Now.
Hello!
Hello, I'm Lindsey Shaw, actress.
I'm Ryan Sage, director.
Wait a minute.
I'm not Ryan Sage.
You're not Ryan Sage at all. I am Jason Duplessis. I'm producer on the film Temps, or one of the producers. We've already done this.
Yes, I'm Ryan Sage.
And just want to thank you for coming along for our second hangout here. We're going to be doing a lot of these heading up to the end of our Kickstarter campaign. Look, we're getting Kickstarting campaigns right now. So this is for the film Temps. It's an independent picture. We're trying to get funding to finish it up, and we just like to talk about it and give you these sort of pre-DVD extras that are coming at you right now. So we're doing these Google Hangouts. We've got a few more of them coming up. We'd like you to find out all about them and everything that we're doing. You can follow us on Twitter at TempsMovie. That's the @ TEMPS movie. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the little...
No.
Oh, well, I'll add it later. TempsMovie.com. You can also Instagram us at TempsMovie. We got a Facebook page, facebook.com/TempsMovie.
Where? Okay. TempsMovie, sorry.
Facebook.com/TempsMovie. And you can search for us on Kickstarter just by looking for the word Temps. There you go. We encourage you to go to all of those places because sometimes we'll release something on one that we won't release on the other. Exclusive content. It's all very exciting. Anyway.
Hey, one quick thing,
yes,
Jason.
Yes?
I know that we may have people from around the world watching. Some people very early in the morning, which we appreciate.
Good morning.
So if you're out there, and if you have any questions or anything like that, you can type them into the YouTube comment thing.
Right.
But also, if you're out there and you're in some other country, oh, he's going to turn it on, I think. You're in some other country, tell us where you're from and what time it is there. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, because that'll be cool. And I'm actually not going to be sitting here where it says Lindsey Shaw, actress.
Who's going to be there?
Lindsey Shaw, actress, is going to be sitting here. And she turns out she's going to be talking to you.
Okay.
You two are going to be interviewing each other. Because if it was Lindsey and I talking, it would just go like this. I love you, Lindsey. See? Thanks. See, and there's nothing interesting about that.
Wait, is Lindsey Shaw here?
You mean here in camera? Is that what you're talking about? Oh my God, there's Lindsey Shaw right now. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. There she is back there. There's Lindsey right now. So here's what we're gonna do. Lindsey and Ryan Lindsey's gonna interview Ryan. Ryan's gonna interview Lindsey. I'm gonna be hanging out in the back here reading your comments and preparing questions to hand off to you guys so that they can talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say about that for right now because Lindsey's here and nobody's listening to me anymore.
No,
what?
I killed it. You nailed it.
Oh,
just like I knew you would.
Oh.
Just like I knew you would.
Nailed.
Okay, here we go.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Lindsey
Shaw.
Just FYI, this says was. Yes, Din.
You have to point higher.
Dinil.
Point.
Well, whatever. It's different for you and it's different for me. What we're seeing. It's funny.
It's exciting. So, Lindsey, do you know that there's a lot of people like you?
No, that's really cool. Thanks.
There are a lot, and we throughout our evening program, we would like to extend our thanks to you. And later on, we'll go through a list of all our donors and thank them. I especially want to point out one group of people that have
the Paley Anchors.
The Paley
Anchors. You guys just do good wherever you go, huh? Thank you so much for everything, man. Not women and men.
So for non-Paley Anchors, they probably don't know, but the Paley Anchors is like a group of people. They've all come together and donated money to do one big prize. They got $100. We're even threw them a couple extra DVDs.
That's so super cool. That's such a genius idea to make it a group effort, of course. I think that's really cool. I think that's another way for the community to come together. You guys are killing it. The Paley Anchors are big fans of Pretty Little Liars couple.
Explain.
Emily and Paige.
Emily and Paige.
Who isn't here tonight, but.
Can I be Paige? You're
yeah.
Paige. Can I be Emily?
No. No, Paige and Emily is very special. We can't. No. Paige and Emily. So Paley Anchors are.
Is it Emily Victoria?
Emily Victoria. Ah! Same name. Same idea. They're different people, but it's like
and she also, Emily Victoria offered to match a certain amount from the Paley Anchor. So whatever they raise, she's matching.
Emily Victoria, so generous, so beautiful. Thank you.
From Norway.
You know how we
From
know
Norway. Whoa.
You know how we know about all these people?
How do we know?
They follow us on Twitter @TempsMovie.
At Temps Movie.
Really? That's odd.
I'm not.
Um,
I'll just check
Jason,
it out.
let's read through the names real quick.
Oh, we got
It's
okay.
@Temps
So here's some. I got it here.
Oh, they emailed to you?
It's been emailed.
Oh, great. Do that.
Well, they know. Yeah.
No, but the names from Paley Anchors?
Yeah, the names.
Oh, great.
I'm looking at it right here.
Let me see. Let me see.
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Lindsay will see.
Let me pass this little thing out.
Lindsay.
No, actually, you.
That's really small.
There we go.
It's so small,
Okay.
and I just want to keep my eyes here. If I,
You look up there.
Right. So here they are. Here the Brooke,
Brooke, thank you.
Leanna, and her daughter AJ.
Leanne and her daughter AJ, beautiful.
You guys
Thank
rock.
you. You're
Thank you.
amazing.
Sarah Marjo,
Sarah Marjo, very mysterious, and thank you for your
I
donation.
feel like I'd hang out with Sarah.
Ildikau,
Ildikau.
or Ildiko. You know what?
Ildika.
You know what?
Ildika?
Ildika? That's my. I'm going to go with Ildika. We're probably killing your name. Sorry, Ildika. But
Ildika,
thank you.
I think it's Ildiko.
I'm sorry, but my energy goes to your energy, and it says, "Hey, what's in a name? Much love."
Marina
you.
Pedroza.
Madrina, say what?
Marina Pedroza.
Marina Pedrosa. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Kathy No.
Kathy, what?
No.
Kathy, no.
Kathy, no.
Kathy, no. Thank you. Yes.
Christopher K.
Christopher K. Christopher K. Christopher K. Thank you. Thank you
Re-
so much.
Rhiannon B. Rhiannon, like the Flayette with Max song.
Oh, somebody loves
Rhiannon.
Lindsay.
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon.
Who loves,
Rhiannon. That
somebody
is
said
so
they love
pretty.
you right up there.
Oh, there you go. Look, someone says I love you, Lindsay. Valentina.
Thanks, Valentina.
Rhiannon.
So sweet. Thank you. Wait,
no.
no. I have to go back to Rhiannon. Rhiannon. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like there are certain things I can't hear.
Jason is one of them.
Thank you so much. Much appreciation, love, gratitude.
There you go. B. Manolo.
B. Manolo.
Yeah, B-E-A.
Oh, B.A. like B. Arthur.
Exactly.
That's so cool. I love you and thank you.
Charlie McDavid.
Charlie McCaven. Thank you so much for
McCaven.
everything of your green.
There you go. Beth M.
Beth, you're a beauty.
And
Thank you for your donation.
Jessenia Melgar.
Just what?
Jessenia.
Yethania. Yethania. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you. I'm sorry that
Tosh Burgers.
Don't be.
Tosh Burgers.
What?
Like Tosh.
Thank you for your donation.
And Spencer Black.
Spencer, thank you so much. Could not have done it without you, man.
And we're getting down there. So then Morgan.
Morgan, thank you.
This is all
so
the Paley
much.
Anchors.
I
that
really
are amazing.
appreciate
That's
it.
why we're. If you're just tuning in, that's what
Right.
we're saying special thanks. to
Awesome
the Paley
idea. Group together. Beautiful teamwork.
No.
No. Yes.
Anchors.
Thank you for all of the effort. Much appreciated. And the money, it's so nice.
And this is just a Twitter handle @JL_Shepherd.
Hey, I see you all the time at JL_Shepherd,
There we
and
go.
you're a really positive person. Thanks for everything and the donation. That's really amazing.
And Sunball Mazar.
Sunball Mazar.
Sumbal Mazar. I'm so sorry if these names are mispronounced, but know that your name is like the least of your energy. It's just what we call you. And thank you so much.
Laura Kristen. Only 4 more.
Laura, thank you.
Heather Nielsen.
Heather, you're the best. Could not have done it without you. Thank you for your money
Yael.
and for your soul. Say what?
Yael.
Yael. Thank you. Thank you for your participation in the Temps movement.
And
Someone's
Crystal-
crying. You made someone cry.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Oh, Valentina, don't cry. You're too pretty to cry, girl.
Almost
Whoa, so you can see them at 5 a.m. in school in 2 hours. Good luck pronouncing my name. Oh, good
try.
luck going to school.
Try saying the name.
Wait,
Right below. Right below.
Malin Eek Hansen.
Huh? How do we do?
Or do I just say Hansen, thank you.
Okay, 2 more. Crystal Martinez in the Paley Army.
Crystal
No,
Martinez.
not the Paley Army. They're 2 separate things.
Oh,
Haley Anchors.
Yes.
oh,
Jeez.
these are the Paley Anchors. But
Yes.
then, because the last one is Beanie May. who
No,
is
Crystal
AKA
Martinez, thank you so much.
Oh,
Right.
Much
is
appreciated.
it is AKA?
Beanie May is AKA Paley Army.
Oh, good. Because Paley Army never wrote me. If Paley Army's reading this or listening, watching this, I'll get there yet. You never wrote back, so I didn't know who you were.
Okay, there you go. Big, huge thank you.
Yes.
Hey, wait. Who's the last person?
Beanie May. Can you read that? Beanie May.
Beanie May. Beanie May. Beanie May. Thank you for your.
Okay, there you go. That was like our own little credits list.
All right, set a timer.
But now I've done it without you. Guys are the best.
Okay, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
First,
There's a big
keep
clock
writing in
right
on keep writing on. Oh, that's cool. On YouTube in the comment section if you have questions or if
We also will get to your questions if you email them to us. We have those.
Oh, yeah.
And questions, and also tell us what time it is and where you're at. Like,
Where you at?
where you at? Where you at?
Where you at?
It's going to be fun. So then Lindsay's going to ask me some questions in the beginning. We have not prepped this in any capacity other than we promise not to be completely
Life
evil.
is
we're going to be honest though.
creatively, spontaneously creative.
'Cause
Busting
I think
infinite possibilities.
yes.
Come on.
Jesus.
Okay. Fine, go!
See, this is a problem.
Go! Finish!
You're going to see the real us tonight.
Okay, I'm setting a timer. So
Yes.
I'm going to be the voice of reason here.
No, I'm not. We're done with the ask comments, and then so we're going to do. I'm not done explaining the game.
Hurry!
The voice of
Okay, go.
She's going to ask me a bunch of questions. Then we're going to thank a bunch of you, and then if anyone donates during the thing, we'll also thank you. We'll be sure to get everybody, and we'll stop at the end too. And then we're going to flip it. I'm going to ask you questions, and I think that's going to be the fun one, folks.
Yeah, later it's going to get fun.
Hey, it's fun right now, because every moment of your life is fun if that's what you choose. Bam!
What?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah is brilliant! Hashtag Hallelujah. That's like one of the best things I've ever heard in my life.
First one that tweets that wins the internet. First one that tweets
Wins the internet?
Yeah, it's the game we play. Yeah, last time, Charlie came in close second to my sister. My sister won the internet. So.
What?
Okay, I'm setting the timer. So let's all be official here.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, 30 minutes.
Okay, so 30 minutes from now,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do something different. But right now, we're gonna have some fun with the whole Ryan and Lindsay making
Toronto,
temps.
11 p.m. and I have an exam tomorrow morning. Oops, this is more important.
Yay.
Nothing is more important than you, but I'm glad you're tuned in. Thank you. You're gonna be
Lorena. It's from
meditating.
Lorena.
Meditating, Lorena. For your test, we're gonna send up a quick like
Oh,
woo
she said
for
hi
your
to,
exam.
She said hi to both of us. That's amazing.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yes.
Movie. Temps movie. At Temps movie Twitter. Okay, I'm setting the timer.
Okay.
Colombia.
Let's read through these real quick and then go. I love. No.
Read them out loud.
Well, it's more exciting when we read it to ourselves.
Well, sorry, no, I didn't mean that. I'm just
if you-
reading it, and it's cute.
If you
Sorry,
wrote, if you
I'm
wrote
sorry.
one, just know that we're reading.
I'm just
it right
reading
now.
it. You just made me laugh, Malin. On behalf of all Norwegians with impossible names, not mine, obviously. I feel with you, Emily Victoria Aronson. See,
That's
still
Emily.
a little-
That's Emily Victoria.
Emily Victoria.
Emily Victoria. Oh right, Joy.
Yes.
But
Right
that's
on.
her long name.
That's your long
Emmy,
name.
Emmy is amazing.
Okay, cool. We're gonna ask each other some questions. You guys
Oh.
are cool. I can't believe everybody like is. What happened with Ned?
You don't have to read every question.
Well, you know what? I want to let you know what happened with Ned. Unfortunately, Ned
Oh.
is doing great, and you know he's so beautiful. Devin Werkheiser is killing it in life right now. Go check out his music if you don't know. Dev's great, but yeah. What happened with Ned?
Oh, Ned's declassified.
Well,
Oh.
I was gonna say something kind of morbid, but then I rethought myself
Uh-oh.
because that's not a funny joke.
Mhm.
Nothing morbid. I just thought it was funny for a second. So with Ned, yeah, they lived happily ever after, as always. But
Did you guys date on the show?
secret,
I missed
they lived in that garden for the rest of their lives. Or I mean, you know, that garden and that school. Remember the last episode in the garden? I loved that garden. But yeah, they had to live in the school for the rest of their lives.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
That's exactly.
Liana here is having a really hard time because her browser keeps crashing.
Well,
So I'm going to tweet back at Liana right now and give her props. Is there something you want to tell Liana in person?
just keep being the incredible human being you are,
Okay.
Yes. Deanna?
Leanna.
Yeah.
Leanna.
Okay.
I'm so excited to see Lindsay. Say hi, Mia Pasquale. Hi. Hi, Mia
I'm up and watching.
Lindsay, I love your energy and attitude. Keep it up, girl. Love your biggest Australian fan. Australia, Natalie Lugoski. Lugoski. Huh? Thank you.
And Shaban from England woke up early for us. I know. He did throw. And is it Olivier or Oliver?
What?
Because, well, it's Oliver in America, but isn't it like French Olivier?
Well, I think there has to be an extra I for it to be Olivier.
Is that what it is?
The best way for us to find out is if you go to our Kickstarter page, search for Temps at Kickstarter, and just let us know everything on that page. And you can donate while you're there too to help us out with the movie Temps.
Come have
Whoa!
But
Saying hi
he got up
from
and
New
he's happy.
Zealand. Kit H. Currently
New
4 p.m.
Zealand?
on
Oh, that's
Tuesday
nothing.
here. That's crazy.
They're
That's
in the
so
future.
cool.
What's it like?
Futura.
What happens to us in New Zealand?
Tell me, do we totally blow this podcast?
Oh,
No?
already done. Okay. Serious questions now.
Mulan. Wait, last time an American pronounced my name, I was Mulan. Oh, you're not Mulan, Maylin. Is it Eek? Hanson.
Nana says you're so funny, Lindsay.
Funny. Thank you, guys.
Rich asks an excellent question that I'm not going to answer. Which I'm in.
Are we going to talk to each other?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here
All
we go.
right. We're moving on to a
Okay,
different
clock. Just started.
Timer started.
Ding.
Okay. I'll just-
Don't go off camera.
Yeah,
I won't. I'm not. I'm here.
They're
I'm
here to
here.
watch you.
Well, I can't be here.
Can be.
So technical. Question.
About the movie Temps?
What do you think that actors do?
What do I think that actors do? I think that actors create. They create.
Right.
They help create a story. They portray. I feel like you have an answer in your mind.
No. I'm letting that go totally. I'm just like, I'm just wondering. No, I have no preconceived notions at all. You can make this whatever you want. There are no wrong or right answers in this business. Makes it tricky and honest all at the same time.
What do you think?
No.
Okay.
We're doing you first, man.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong answer. Just like from
think
your own experience as an actor. With actors.
For acting like a director. I think actors are they're creators. That's a great thing about film is everybody's in it to create. Like it's
like one thing.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how like different energies and things can come together and create something. Like because it's never what you know. Like I have a clear picture in my head of what something's going to be, and like it's never that. It's always something. Usually it's better because it's stuff that I can't. It's you bringing your experiences or whatever.
Right. It's just everybody like collaborating and bringing there. Right. Okay. How did you hear about me?
Grant
Rosenmeyer. That's
Rosenmeyer.
at Grant Rosenmeyer. He's associated with at Temps Movie. We think.
He is Temps Movie. he is a temp.
We miss you, Grant. Where are you? I know that you were taking that, Mecca to the middle of the United States to find your true spirit animal. But it's time you get on back here at Temps Movie. We misses you, and we need you.
I believe he's Monday. We're doing this again next week.
Yes, we'll be doing this again next week with some more exciting.
I didn't check her schedule yet. That's the one thing.
No, dude, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, we're doing this again with Lindsay?
Yeah, Lindsay. We're going to try to get some. I don't want to say names because then it won't be there, but just the rest of the cast, so you don't have to be very smart to figure it out. We're going to try to get everyone.
You do have to be really smart because even having eyes and computing it through your brain and through the memory that you've made of this person from having heard of him another time, that's pretty amazing.
Excellent point.
No worries.
All right, wait.
Okay, I love you both. Let me start with a question
From
the audience.
France.
Yes.
It's 5:15 here. Waited all night long. Guestful.
Right.
Oh, that's like the nicest thing
Skylar's in
ever. If I
Michigan,
helped
it's
you through the
11
night.
p.m. We've got
I'm happy.
Cece who says hi in Argentina.
Cici in Argentina.
Yes.
I've been to Argentina. I ate the El Calafate berry. I think I'm coming back sometime. But
That
it's
sounds
so
like
beautiful
something
and wonderful. And hi, thank you so much for everything.
So Camila from Chile asks,
I've never been
what's
there, but
the
it
greatest
sounds cool.
difficulty you had to face while making Temps?
The greatest difficulty I had to face while making Temps was myself, as it always is for anything that goes awry in your life. You know, I was like...
What do you mean awry? You saying the movie went awry?
I'm not saying the movie went awry. I'm talking about my own personal experience while making this film.
Okay.
I was in a place of like, you know, I was just like in a place, you know, in a place that's hard to be light about. And I was just like heavy, deep in the separation of myself from love and everybody else. And that's beautiful. I just want you to know that like, there's nothing, if you're there, that's totally cool. The darkness is a fine place to be. It's equal to the light, but just, you know, try to protect yourself, try to become friends with the darkness. So I'm not like downing that, but what I'm saying is trying to work and be like a kind person is hard sometimes. And that's where I was. And so the greatest difficulty I had to face was myself. And
Ryan?
Me? What was it? Wait, I got the questions for later. Okay, ask me another question.
Another question. Okay, so I auditioned for this film.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? Shannon Mounier asks, what's the audition process like?
Well,
there we go. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so the audition process. So I came into audition, and
first of all, it wasn't really an audition. It was a chemistry read.
It was a chemistry read, which is like a few auditions. It's like a few auditions
usually
to the whole process. You have like, you're down to the couple people that could get it. So
you skipped a few steps. Grant, who was first cast, he came in an audition and like killed it as Jefferson.
Right on.
Stephanie
or Paige, there is no or. It's just and.
Or don't
Valentina.
No.
No, she's asking me to pick, and I'm saying I'm not picking.
Who is it?
They're both beautiful experiences. They inform each other. So
Stephanie, that's what she's saying. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. And so she came in with Grant then because Grant knew her from, I assume, child acting days because they both started off at a very young age.
Yeah.
9? How old were you?
I was, I don't know, whatever. I came out to LA when I was 12. But no, Grant and I actually met later in life. I was his first roommate here in LA.
Oh,
I met him through a friend, Taylor Emerson. They worked on Oliver Bean together. There's their IMDb. Isn't that great? I love you guys. So basically, Grant was somebody who I had some tension with too, but he was a great friend after he moved out. Granty, I love you.
But they use that energy in the film.
And it was so beautiful. Like our friendship now is like fortified by everything. It's so acting. Beautiful. Fortified by the darkness, the lightness, all of it. It's such a great little
So she came in to do it, and I remember, I don't know if, like, it's such a different idea of Stephanie than I had preconceived in my head.
Because he had a very outdated version of Stephanie in his mind.
Yes, clearly. I had a very outdated version of Stephanie. And so then, but I saw her, and then I saw 16 Love. I rented that.
You know, 16 Love?
16 Love. Check it out on the thing. And I thought it was actually very good.
Right on.
I did like it a lot. I'm a sucker for
that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, right on. Adam routines. That's so sweet.
Yeah, so then I think that was about it. And then I had to deal with your people, which was fun. My people
data best.
They're good for her. They protect her.
They protect me like I'm a baby bird. Baby bird just learning to fly. At Temps Movie.
Yes, our Twitter handle is @TempsMovie, and we have a Kickstarter page. If you go now and kickstart while this is happening, Lindsay will say
someone
wacky.
Someone just did it. I'm going to go.
Okay, well, in the meantime, here, Gina is in Brunei Dar es Salaam right now.
What is that?
Lindsay? I don't know. Ask her. Gina.
Well, can she answer me?
Well, she can
Gina. Gina, girl. Girl, Gina. Hey, where are you?
Oh, You know who?
how are you?
Bob Warner just gave us $100. Say hi to Bob Warner. Bob Warner.
Bob Warner?
Yeah.
Bob Warner. Bob. Thank you for your money.
And Rich Inman just did a question.
Bob Warner.
Oh,
Bob
what does little Rich Inman have to say?
It's the one about my penis.
Where?
It's not about your penis. Hi, Bob.
Do you remember Bob?
Bob. Oh, shit.
Lindsay Rich says that he misses you, doll.
Sorry.
And he wants to know what the most rewarding part of filming the movie, aside from working with him.
Rich! Did I do something wrong here? Sorry, I was touching the mouse and I fucked everything.
Then we're going to get pulled.
That's right. We can edit that out.
Got pulled.
We can edit that out.
There's kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There you go.
Listen, it's a vibration in the world. Choose not to do it. It's not cool. Sometimes I get lost. I'm really sorry.
You know what, though, Lindsay?
But I'm 25, okay? I'm an adult now. I can do that. Oh, I'm sorry.
What about Rich's
Make your own
question?
choices. But Rich, I love you. Rich was so cool. He worked on the film with us. Rich is brilliant. He was so supportive and just such like a good energy to have around always. I love Rich. My favorite part was...
Ask a harder question to me, Lindsay.
What makes this project different from other projects you've worked on? Asked Emmy Victoria, who loves my glasses, by the way.
What's wrong with mine? Don't like these, Emmy? That's cool.
Playing with Grant. Yeah.
That was the most challenging.
You see what I mean? This is what I had to do. All while I was feeling,
That's all I did.
And going to work and being this
that knows
person.
me, that knows that my way is just sort of to belittle people and make fun of them. And then you don't know if I'm being serious or not, right?
He is being serious. He's always being serious when he belittles
What
you.
did I do with this one?
No, Ryan is cool. Okay, fine. I'll let you figure that out on your own. 3 more questions. How would you describe in 3 words the overall process of making this movie with me as Stephanie? 3 words.
Amazing, difficult.
So we have amazingly difficult.
Amazingly difficult. I can't think of a good word to describe it. I'm thinking in.
Wow, you didn't give any thought to this?
I did. It's amazing and difficult, and like a discovery. Like I learned something. I absorbed something. What's that? Like I sponged.
Like you expanded, evolved?
Yes, I evolved. You evolved, yes. So
Evolved.
working with you, amazingly difficult, and it expanded me.
Expanded me.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, like I wasn't like it was all.
Okay,
difficult.
so tell me what was the most. No, let's just lay it down.
All
like,
right.
what would tell me? Like, what some? tell me some things that made the process difficult.
The things that would make the process difficult for me was sometimes I think you were frustrated with things, and then sometimes you would be frustrated at people around you, and that would make me have to come out of my thought process of what the stuff was to worry about how those other people were and stuff, because all these people were working for, basically free and no money, and so I want to protect them, and so that's the thing that I find frustrating when I have to waste extra mind space on.
Like, what about like just personally with you? I mean, the crew I'm not going to speak for, because all those people, we work together to make something beautiful, and our working relationship was nothing but
say, like,
beautiful and evolving, and it's a give and take when you work on a set. It's not like everybody does this and this and this.
And the
like,
energy creates stuff. It's like
exchanging.
When you.
So let me rephrase this question and ask you personally, going from literally I place for you, like,
Right.
Personally, what was it that made things difficult, like with you? And it can be the same kind of thing. Just don't like, yeah.
What was
because I feel like a lot of the friction didn't happen between the crew and I. It was you and I.
Right, but I'm just saying that was one of the things that's like,
right.
Then I'm passive aggressive. And then yeah. So what?
No.
But I'm trying to think of going back to what you said though. Like, what made?
Like, I'll bring up one time that there was friction. Just I'll say the scene, not that scene. Just let it out because there is a lot of energy. Just so the scene at the Mexican restaurant. Yes, exactly. You know exactly where I'm going. So that scene. So send you your side of that night.
Say my side of that night. Well, the first half, we shot the other stuff downstairs first, this other room thing, and that I thought went well.
I had actually been working on Pretty Little Lies. And I had to travel across town, and so then I was there, and I was at Temps, and it was beautiful, and that's where we were. Go on.
A lot. The same building where somebody was asking about, where we got raided by the.
Yes.
But don't interrupt, because I'll lose my train of thought. What's the Mexican restaurant? So then I thought you were great with the thing, and then in the beginning I just felt your energy. I felt your energy was darkish or something like that, and then like
darkish. That's relevant and valid.
And then as it progressed, you were more on edge, and I couldn't tell. Like honestly, I was trying to calculate in my head.
Calculate, another keyword here.
Yeah, like. If it's something, because I think sometimes actors create conflict, so they have some emotion to work off of, and I can't. This is part of the thing that like I feel like I failed, where I didn't figure out and really understand you better as a person and what makes you act and stuff like that. Like I didn't feel like I had that was like halfway through, and I didn't have a good understanding of that, so I felt like I failed at that aspect. And because I was trying to then figure it out, and I wasn't doing a good job of figuring out like. I couldn't tell if that's part of your process or if you were really upset by it.
And I felt that too. Stuff. And that was the exact thing that I think like caused a lot of the friction is like I'd go back and forth on that. I'd kind of like see us trying because I didn't really know you either. I didn't really know your personality making this either. And I don't think either of us reached out to figure out what the best kind of communication was.
Because we didn't hang out.
So the more we didn't even like talk. It wasn't even like, why do you do this? Why do I do this?
Right.
You know, we just kind of like heard things about each other, and that's never a good way to start anything. Lesson learned. Like if you want to create with somebody, learn why they're creating, and even if it's for reasons that, well, first of all, I've learned you have to respect everything and everybody. So even if there are reasons that you don't align with or also reflect or that also resonate within you, that's okay. Like you at least can still form a communication that makes both of you better. And I think that was what we learned. Okay, going on though. So yeah, so that scene. So how did that scene play out on your end of it as the night progressed? Like what?
As the night progressed, I saw you get more and more frustrated.
And you felt more and more. I just want to know how you're feeling. I don't want to just know like what you saw. I want to know what you felt.
Scared in a way because I just don't know how it's going to finish. Like it's like
right.
It's more fear. Like you have all the crew there and you have everything, and I don't know if you're going to blow up and walk off and be done for the night.
I would never do.
Which she never did. But it's still a concern because like I just don't know. And again, not knowing you and not establishing that relationship beforehand. I think it hindered that. So I don't know what your breaking point is, and that's the hard thing.
Also, because I'm breaking constantly. It's a good thing. Don't judge it. For yourselves either, though. It's okay. Everything's cool. Everybody got to accept their breakability.
Snappability. So I didn't know your snappability. So it was a tough read, you know.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Because also, I mean, like, yeah.
I'm sorry, right?
We'll ask your side of it.
When the timer goes up.
Yeah.
Well, all I can think about is how great this movie is going to be if it gets finished. And the only way it can get finished, if we get people at our Kickstarter page, which is if you search for Temps at Kickstarter, you can learn all about it by donating. And Lindsey here will shout out to you. Apparently I lost it.
Oh.
Hello, Lindsey.
Let's read a couple of those.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Read a couple of their ones.
Okay, fine.
Evie is in Disneyland. Just kidding, Anaheim.
Anaheim, Evie. Hello.
And both Siobhan and Natalie are in England right now, where it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Team Shanner is right, Valentina.
Siobhan is who we were talking about earlier, and I pronounced his
Oh,
name.
Lorena,
It's
thank
Oliver.
you. 16 Love is a great
yes.
movie.
Siobhan
I had
thinks
so much
so.
fun making that.
See, that is a good movie. Someone agrees with me.
Someone actually asked, and I don't have it right here, but
Lindsay, please, can you tell us about your character?
there we go.
Says when Vendetta. When Vendetta. Hi. My character Stephanie is a girl in, you know, that next stage of life where you kind of got to get a job and be an adult and be serious. She's a girl who's always been in relationships, but she finds herself sort of in this fling, and it's cool, and she's moving spontaneously, and it's this new stuff in her life, and you know, it's kind of her just choosing. It's basically about the choices that you make in life, the choices that you let somebody else be responsible for, you know, blame them for something, your own sadness. It's basically just taking responsibility for what you feel and how you want to do things. And I think that's really cool to show relationships at this age, just because I feel like people think that it's a matter of how long they last, or that they have to hold on to these things until they degrade them into the smallest things that they can be. But the point is, it's okay to let people go. It's okay to like have a bunch of soulmates, you know? It's okay no matter what happens, and you should always be respectful to people who you love and are intimate with. And I think that this movie says that, and I think it says, I just think I love the ending. That's the whole reason that I did the whole film. I just really love the ending of the script, and I think it's a good message. So that's, sorry, Stephanie is
Stephanie's a girl, 22.
Stephanie's a girl.
Here's
who
the
wears
guy
a lot of
answer.
suits.
Stephanie 22. Long-term relationship. Now she's out of it.
Nice.
Hey, so
Okay,
Sonia wants to know, Lindsay,
Mhm.
how hard it was to work on it, both the TV show and a movie at the same time, and what the difference is between it.
What are the differences between TV?
Really
What's the difference between leaving a set that has 100 people and you have a dressing room, and showing up to a set that has like 10 people and somebody holds up something in front of you so you can change?
The biggest difference is just that
Uh-oh.
it's a machine, you know? It's a beautiful machine, Pretty Little
Absolutely.
Liars. It's shot on, you know, it's shot at a studio. You know, it has all of the comforts that you need to make something huge and beautiful like that, you know? Everybody has every department covered, like it's a machine, you know how it's gonna move. I love you.
I know.
And it's so incredible to be a part of that machine, and one of the greatest blessings of my life, and I just am so grateful. But the thing about a machine is that you're expected to do your job on that machine, you know, so it kind of never really changes. You serve and do, it can evolve, but you kind of do the same things. And on an independent feature that doesn't have all the money to sort of like cover all the bases, you just kind of have to do, you just kind of, your spirit has to be able to carry more of it. You know, you have to, it's not that the technical work needs to get done. It's just, you know, you have to be committed to creating this thing the whole time. And that can get hard sometimes, you know, when you have to do like, when you have to do things that you're almost used to somebody else doing for you, you're doing on your own, which these are very simple things.
How frustrating is that? Was that, I mean, like, was that seemed like that might have been a little frustrating.
It was hard for me. It was really, really hard for me to have my personal energy available to me to do more things than truly I've kind of been asked to do in a while. I've been so.
It's funny that you're that, like, because like you, in a lot of ways,
Wait,
you were really like, you didn't have any like prima donna-ness about any of that kind of stuff, you know, like there's never like an issue.
Yeah, and it's
I feel like it like bubble over, kind of like when you had to deal with other stuff and then that on top of it. I think that's where it's like,
that was also it. Yeah, no, for sure. I think it was just like
coasters.
It's just really difficult sometimes to grow and learn with people and learn in front of people. And some sets can trigger these other lessons obviously these other experiences. And on Pretty Little Liars, it's like, you know, I have somebody else there with me, growing with me. Like I trust this relationship. I've been doing this. And on this movie, it was kind of like, you know, but beautiful, so great.
It's also,
but learn so many lessons about what respect really is.
It's also like discovering what the thing, because you don't know, like Pretty Little Liars is cooked. I mean, that's a you know what food you're getting when you show up there, and we don't, you know, Stephanie isn't defined yet, you know, even like.
Oh yeah, and the power of pure creation and your own light in front of you. Oh, it's so heavy sometimes.
What?
That's just ooh.
Oh. Light just.
What happened? Hey, you're gonna make Colette's life if you talk to Colette right now.
Oh, Colette! Don't say anything until I count down. Colette, your life is going to change in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I love you, Colette. Have a beautiful life and shine your light everywhere. Radiate your worth. Drake says it right. 0 to 100. Real quick.
What?
Real quick.
Yeah, she's Makeup Barbie 818.
Makeup Barbie 818.
Makeup Barbie 818.
Yeah,
Do it.
Are we at a half hour?
Do it.
can you believe it hasn't been half an hour?
Oh, okay,
yet?
we'll ask another question.
What have you learned from me?
5 minutes.
About-
I learned that I need to get to know, like, it's honestly, it's always weirder with leading actors, because like so many directors are creepy and would try to come on, so like trying to spend time with you beforehand is always...
Which I think you did a really, really nice job of trying to do that during the film, but there was just like not, you know.
Right, we just needed to hang out with.
We just needed to hang out
before and talk
without
about
a time limit.
I think part of the issue too was like I was so excited to have you, and so sort of like I knew you were kind of doing us a favor. Like I perceived it as you doing us a favor, and I think that was kind of a disservice in a way. Like
absolutely,
whether it's true or not, but then I gave you like too much to you as far as like. Like
yeah, and then I just took because it was like, oh, you're gonna just give this to me?
Because like I didn't want to, I wanted to respect your time and stuff like that, and always, you know, like be like, I didn't want to
and I think I was
on you and take too much of your time. But it's like if you're committing to a project, like that's what I need to not be afraid of. Like that's one thing.
Yeah,
it's like if it scares you off how much work you have to do for a short film like this, then it's not right anyway, and it's going to be a miserable experience. But like if you're in it, which I believe you were and are in it, and
I was in it. I just think it was us. It was just like it was like a style thing. I think we both learned a whole new level of respect for what each other does,
right.
And that's really big. And I'm saying those are sometimes the experiences that you have. Like it was the toughest thing. Behavior came out of me that was crazy and totally just not even something that I would consider a part of me, but it came out, you know, and you drew it out because I felt like you were disrespecting what my part of this job. And sometimes I didn't feel totally open to that creative experience from you. And sometimes I think
explain that more,
like at that Mexican restaurant, like you wanted this specific ending or this specific hit on these words, right. And like I knew that that's what you wanted, but we'd only done like a little bit of coverage and we were at the end of the scene anyway, and like you jumped in before the scene was done, and that is so like jolting, truly,
right.
Like when you're a true actor, and you'll like people who are true actors know what I mean. It is, and I say true actor because like sometimes it's not everybody's job to be an actor. It is hard work. It takes seriously an emotional intelligence, and I have the utmost respect for what I do. And when I perceive that somebody is disrespecting what I do or the way that I'm taking, like you just jumped in and you just kept doing that on that scene, and then you were just like, but I wanted it this way, and I was like, well, dude, I would give you that on the next one, but the fact that you're asking for it really pisses me off, and I know how you really want this, but you just disrespected me by jumping in before we have 2 lines left in the scene. You know what I mean? And so
that's partly my bad habits. That for my day job, I do promos.
Right.
And so in that, like when I do a promo, I get like somebody like you, I get you for like 20 minutes or whatever. And I got to bang out whatever in that 20 minutes. If I don't have that moment, I don't have that moment. And so that's like part of my thing that I've been doing for 15 years now. You know, it's like how, like I know the moments I want to put something together. Like that's sort of my special skill that I have, and I have to work on letting things like that develop and let it be more organic. But I, as a trained, like, you know, like you, at one time you said like you were upset because I didn't have a shot list, and that was in the middle of a serious, bigger argument thing. But but the thing is, I do have a shot. Like everything is like visual, but I, in my way of not wanting to make it, like I want to be able to discover it on set, like what angle things to do, and like, but I have a clear idea. Like I could go in and shoot it this exact way, and with those 4 angles. But I want to try to figure out if there's a better way with the stuff that's actually on set when we're there on the day, or if you guys come up with some blocking or come up with a better idea or something like that. So I want to be open to create that, because like I feel like sometimes that stuff, and we don't have a big enough crew where it matters, like as far as like getting crew ready to prep a flip or something like that. So like there isn't the scheduling benefit of that. It's more, you know, the only, because it's only me and Steven really talking about how we're going to do it and get it done or whatever. So that was my, and the fight, like I feel like I'm more open to that camera wise now, but I need to be more open to that actor wise. You know, that's one of the things I learned, like not try to control like I would a promo where I'm just trying to get a line or the thing that I preconceived.
And that makes so much sense now, like, because I know that you have this.
And which you could have, like, if we hung out, you could have called me out on. I go like, dude, you're doing your stupid promo crap.
Yeah, dude. And I just, oh man, it was just a level of intimacy that we chose to both be passive aggressive about and take hammers to one another.
Okay, that's 30 minutes.
Oh,
the interview of Lindsey of Ryan is over.
Hold on, I'm gonna put a little powder on. Yes, I'm going to, but I'll stay in this shot.
This will give me an opportunity to do my thing. There you go. Hey, it's me again. Hey, Shaban. Thanks for telling me I look good.
Woohoo!
Okay, so, hey, if you're just joining us, this is our little hangout for the film Temps. Lindsey, here's our star, along with Grant Rosenmeyer, Eden Scher, Chris Bauer, and Reed Ewing. Fantastic all. This is Ryan. He's the director. I'm one of the producers on the film. We're really excited about it, but the only way that we can be super excited about it is if we can finish the movie. So we're doing this to get the word out, so that you get to see the movie too, because that's really the important thing, is that you get to see the movie. I mean, we can watch it any old time, and you know, we will.
We'll watch it a lot.
We'll watch it a lot.
I've
already watched it 3 times, I think.
That's really disturbing.
Jason watches all my stuff over and over.
I watch it over and over again. Then I give these detailed notes that Ryan ignores.
I did not ignore them. All of them.
He doesn't ignore all of them. Just the ones that matter. No.
It's hot in here.
I can turn the. I can take the air off. Lindsey's gonna take her clothes off now. But over there where you can't see, just to cool off.
We're going to go through the backers in mere moment. We're going to go through everybody.
We're going to go through the backers.
$25 or more. He's going to say something.
Yeah, I was just going to say that we're doing this for a Kickstarter, and our Kickstarter is at Temps. So you go to Kickstarter, you search for the word Temps, you donate whatever you can. If you can donate $5, that totally helps. If you can donate $10, that helps twice as much as $5, and so on. Or
like the Paley Anchors that come together as a group.
All come together as a group and
get $100.
You got to give that group attack.
And you can learn about lots of great ways to see the movie when it comes out and get a DVD just by following us on Twitter at TempsMovie. We also have Instagram at TempsMovie. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just reaching over for this food.
Okay. And on Facebook, we had a lot of people. Did you notice after our last hangout, some people found us on Facebook, which is just Temps Movie, Facebook Temps Movie. I think we've got a Tumblr too.
It's Temps Movie.
Temps Movie. We love that. Do you want to sit again?
Which we just started like 2 days ago. So.
Okay, but there was a question that I wanted to answer here that was, did the tension between you two affect anybody else?
Yes.
Of course it did.
It affects everybody. That's the
thing.
It affects
everybody that's on set. Jason here. Jason is a healer. He kept me really calm, reminded me that it was just a moment, helped me get through a lot of that.
Yes. It takes, because, yes.
Oh, I could do this for the rest. Can we just
I'm sitting here talking about how frustrated I am,
No,
They're
but
like,
Ryan, you don't understand. People, all of your experiences are valid. The bad ones even more so because you have a chance to take a leap even further.
is that right, Lindsay?
Yes, and you know that too. Jason knows that too.
I know
Come
this
on.
too, and this is what made me such the calming presence. Wasn't I a calming presence?
You were
on
such
the
a
set?
calming presence.
You're like
except
vanilla.
that night of the dinner scene. You
Oh,
had
where
the
you-
bartender
I was
signing
so
out
pissed
early.
at that.
And
one
I was
thing.
just like, Jason.
Jason went to you had an extra sign his paperwork in the back of the scene, wasn't? And I needed him in the scene. Like he was my crosser, and you cut him loose to have. And he was like in the to make. He wasn't where he's supposed to be in this. Like you and him standing there while he's signing his paperwork.
Anyway, after that like big night that we had, but listen, it was the greatest learning
And-
experience
okay,
because
and
everything Brian said.
To top off that night, just to go into more detail about that night,
I'll own
there was like a helicopter that was flying around while there was a train driving by like every 10 minutes, and there was like a boat or something. Like there was like
Where's my
3
hair?
major things happening. So every 2 minutes we had to. Oh God, it's gross.
What are you talking about? You just can't
Love.
Lindsay and I love each
The
other.
point is, okay, so we were doing the scene one way, and I thought we were getting it, and then Ryan, we had this
So
whole
is that
thing.
what
Like,
it was? Yeah, because now we're switching a little bit. Well, just one question. So is that what your perspective? What was?
my perspective was that you weren't respecting my process, my art form, and that you let that other chick.
Go
Sorry,
first.
she's in our movie, Alexis.
Yeah.
Alexis? I
No,
thought it was
Alexa.
Alexa.
Alexa. What?
Alexa, you rock, girl. You killed it. But you had her do both of her sizes first because you thought that was like you just weren't dealing with me, and that pissed me off even more because I was like, you obviously don't want to upset, and I think that's a level of disrespect to let somebody go before the lead actress who's been working all day. Do you know what I mean?
I do understand that, but my logic behind it was production wise, where when you flip the scene, what we should have done is shot her first. But I wanted to shoot you if we shot her first, then we'd shoot you both sides, because when we flip it, like we don't have to change everything around twice, because it was 2 different days. It was like she was on a different day, so we had to change the setting and where the actors were and stuff. I mean, conceivably. And we were fighting with time too, so it was just a matter of minutes of that, because like I didn't know when we were going to get kicked out because we were already over our time there.
Right.
And so it was just a production thing of like, because sometimes I don't think you understood like on these thing the timing that like 5 minutes is 5 minutes, and that's you get like adult warehouse. I had to write another check when we were out there late, and so it's just like all that stuff, and it's just that's what all weighs on me when I'm doing this stuff. And so it's like, if I can flip it a little faster where I don't have to change everything back just to bring you back on. But this is where I would have been smarter of me to do her and then you in the middle and then her on the outside. So that then we
Yeah, I don't think of these things, nor do I think of time costing money.
So that's that, and I think
because money is stupid. Let me go on record as saying that.
It is stupid. So that's why you should get rid of it and donate it to Temps.
That's right.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I just mean as a like, I don't know. It should just be easier for everybody. But thank you for your donation, because I really think this movie is beautiful, and that you'll
let's talk about the cool
it.
people that have donated.
I had that picture. It's a picture of you at that Mexican restaurant scene, and I was going to show it because you look so beautiful.
Wait, let me see.
It's the time zone one. It's
Wait, let me
one,
see.
Who made that time zone? Was it Shosters?
Shosters
made the time zone thing with the
I'm gonna keep
picture.
my head up so you don't see my bald spot.
So if you see
your bald spot.
Shosters photo with the time zones, that was the date.
Oh no, but I took all of these pictures.
And the funny thing is, so like ever since it was bad energy on that night, and that place was bad energy. And so I'm trying to work on that scene. Like I just wanted to reshoot the second we were shooting, I wanted to reshoot it. Like I didn't like the setting. I don't think we did the right lighting, and it all felt not right. Nothing felt right about it. And so then I was just instantly kind of dismissive.
One of these.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it is.
Oh my gosh, look at me. It's just so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Go, Ryan. Say whatever you want to say.
Okay. Hold it down. Oh, look at There you go.
That's a classic.
Voyage Clothing, voyage.com.
But that was the night. This night we're talking about at
Yes.
the Mexican restaurant scene.
And then so watching the footage, watching the footage, they're pretending like they're happy while we're yelling out in the back. So then, yeah, I just wanted to answer. And then whenever I was like watching the footage, I really didn't like it. I hated it, but then I did like it. Like once I cut out one shot, one angle that was I thought really particularly not good. Oh, you actually have pictures of the table.
You just have pictures of fucking everything. Check this.
I did. I have pictures of everything.
So this
is the actual moment.
There it is.
And it's hard to be pretty and to handle stuff. That's why I think Beyonce is amazing.
She's
so amazing.
At Lindsay's house, she has a little sticker on her
on my mirror that says, "What would Beyonce do?"
What would they do?
What would they do? Honestly, you just have to look to that woman for the future. She's amazing. Not for your future.
Yes.
Hey, so how about
create a
we
moment
shout out
in your
some of
life?
these people?
Yeah, let's go through the list.
All these pictures.
Yeah, when I write to you and I'm like, "Hey, are there any pictures, man?" And you're just like, "No, there's no pictures ever in the world."
No, I said. Well, I didn't know if you I didn't know if you wanted these pictures.
Well, I don't know. Like pick one. You don't have to send me like 40.
I thought I sent you a bunch of them. Did you?
Oh.
Who's that? Show them.
Oh, that's Eden Share. I miss you, Eden. You're the best. You're so funny and amazing. Congratulations on your shout out from people. That's amazing.
We've gotten shout outs from
everywhere saying that you're the funniest person in the world.
Here, I'll take that back. Yeah, I have it right
Because
here.
you are. You're so creative
Hilarious.
and amazing. So funny.
Well, we can shout her out. Do you know she's a supporter?
Yes.
She basically now has it's cost her money to work on this movie. She was very kind and donated. Did you hear what I said? She donated.
Yeah, she donated. Thank you, Eden Share.
Did you say her name?
People magazine. Did you see that picture of her?
Holy crap, girl.
Oh wow.
You look so pretty.
At Temps Movie on
Show
Twitter.
them. They want to see.
I wanted to read it first.
Oh, sorry.
Good God.
I'm sure a lot of this audience.
Look how beautiful she is. She killed it. She's so funny. So proud of you, girl. Get it?
And we're gonna have her come back. We get to work with her again.
Yay!
All right, let's talk. Let's go through some of these people.
Do you want to? Are you gonna look at pictures?
You know who the very first?
No, here.
You know who the very first person was to donate?
Who?
My wife.
Oh, you are so wonderful and beautiful. Thank you so much.
My wife, Catherine Marie.
She really did teach me a lot about being a good person. Oddly.
No, I'm much better for my wife because Melanie Baker.
Melanie Baker, thank you so much for your donation.
Greg Evans, who's an old editor friend of mine who works like on Shonda Rhimes shows and stuff like that, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, like Grey's Anatomy and stuff?
Yeah.
Wait, is that Shonda
like what's it, Scandal, I think?
Oh.
And
my bad.
Maybe I should IMDb before I say it. Anyway, he used to work over and we used to work at Edge Creative.
Thanks, Greg.
He was in early on this. You know who else was in early on this?
My friend Doug Schaefer?
Jason Glover.
Oh, Jason Glover.
Jason Glover.
Jason Glover.
My friend Jason Glover?
Yes, your
Thanks.
friend. Our friend. I know Jason Glover too.
I know he auditioned for what did he audition for? Was that a scene on TV that he auditioned for?
No, that was a long time. Was it? No, it was after that. We did something in
Hey, it's refreshing to hear about there being friction on sets, since a lot of directors and actors always say it was great and leave it at that. It's nice to see you guys admitting that it wasn't all smooth sailing, but you still get along. Yes, that was the point. High fives.
We're done here.
Woo!
Turn it off.
There was actually
We
a question
closure.
here that someone asked if you two would work together again now that you know you're.
I think it would just be
It would be
interesting. I think it would be better.
We're going to because it'll be.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing reshoots.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Because it's still. I mean, I don't think we fully, if we're being honest, trust each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
exactly. Like, he thought that I wasn't gonna show up here tonight to do this, but I did.
Well, when you don't hear from a person for 3 days.
I had full confidence. You can back me up on this. I
She
texted
did.
you all day.
Not all day.
Well, I texted you.
Twice. Yeah.
Listen, he definitely has my respect. I think it would be
like,
really cool to work with each other again, which we will in reshoots. It would be beautiful.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have some of your pod thai, Lindsay.
Oh, of course. Please.
Lorena Mason.
Lorena Mason, thank you.
She must be from a different country because she paid for shipping. My gift. Tasha Burgers.
Tasha, thank you for your gift to this movie.
Sean Mitchell, who's my old film school cinematography teacher. And
Sean Mitchell,
lighting.
film school nerd. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Sean Mitchell. You're the best.
He's probably not watching. Sean is much smarter than to watch these. Yeah, watch this. Brooke Hyatt,
Brooke Hyatt.
North Carolina.
Brooke.
And yeah,
Oh, Brooke Hyatt. Brooke from North Carolina. I love North Carolina. Maybe I've seen you
pretty.
before being out there. Thank you so much.
Lydia de Coulon.
Lydia.
Hi. Let's try Lydia. Oh, how rude of me. You say Lydia.
Lydia. Lydia, thank you for trying to make our work.
Cherie.
See. Cherie?
Yes, she is.
Cherie's looking forward to working with you.
Yes.
She's gonna be an extra.
Oh, Cherie, for you from Nebraska.
She's not-
Hooters.
She's not from is it Nebraska? Yeah, you're right. Nebraska Hooter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited. We talked about you earlier.
We did. I
can't wait
told
to
her
work
how
with
we're going
you.
to rewrite the scene and you're going to get to make out with her, and you were fine with that. That's total.
You know, whatever for the art.
For the art. If we just get more donation.
Right now, Kickstarter, search for Temps.
Right. If we can raise $1,000 in the next hour,
Then you get a tote bag from our NPR studio.
then yeah, Cherie will. I'll write the scene. It may not make the movie, but it'll be shot.
And it'll go on DVD extras.
It'll go on DVD. You'll get to walk home with it. Matt Jacoby, good friend of mine.
Matt Jacoby.
Jacoby,
Come
he's
on.
at the NBC Universal. He does what I do. He's the same. He's like me. Aaron J. Carpenter, who I worked with at ABC.
Aaron J. Carpenter at ABC.
And now
Thank
he's
you.
at Game Show Network. Yeah. LW.
LW.
She just wanted to remain LW.
LW.
So we're
Couldn't have
renaming
done
her.
it without you, LW.
Susan Luzak, who's Dan Luzak. Did you ever know Dan?
Susan,
We must have
you're
worked
the
on
best.
stuff.
Thank you so
Did
much.
I work with Dan on something?
Yeah, Susan and Dan, they're awesome.
Dan, I love your wife.
I think
I
you need
haven't
to
seen
keep
them
it
in-
classy to Plusa.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Is that how you say your
It's
name?
not how I pronounce my name.
How do you say it?
I say duplicity. It actually rhymes
With chasing,
chasing the pussy.
tell your quick story about how you met your ex-wife.
My ex-wife, I came into a party. She's my ex-wife now, but I went into a party and I said, "Hi, my name's Jason the Pussy," and she thought I was saying that I was chasing the pussy.
Which is kind of a great pickup line.
Kind of. You can use it.
You can use it. It worked. He got like half his stuff taken away.
Gotta have my
Nice.
stuff taken away. That's a good one. And the other good one is, do you like whales? Because there's a humpback at my place.
Oh.
I'm going to use that
It sounds nothing
one.
like my name, though. How many of these backers do we have before we move into the second segment of our Google?
We have like 105.
Great. How about I read them? Because I read faster than you.
Well, if you want to.
Elise Vanderhorst and Jill Slag. That's Shosters. We
No,
love her.
let me see this.
Okay.
Sean Mitchell, Tasha Burgers.
Susan.
Really?
We just did
Oh.
Shosters. Elise Vanderhorst.
Elise,
That's Elise. She's
you
a
are the
huge
best.
fan of
Thank
yours.
you so much for the donation. That's really so thoughtful of you. And Lynn Galliano. Thank you, girl. You're the best. Thanks for all of your support. And then
Z Chen.
oh, what about this one?
Oh, Cheryl Burker.
Cheryl Burker.
But that's not even her name now. She got married. Cheryl, I used to work with ABC. She just got promoted.
Cheryl, right
Good
on.
writer,
Go,
producer.
girl. Thank you for all your support and your
She's
money.
awesome.
Z Chen.
Did you go by Lynn? This is
I did Lynn. Oh,
yeah.
her name's Melanie.
No. Her daughter, but
Oh, hi, Melanie.
it's my cousins. Well, not my cousin. It's my cousin and then her daughter. What would you?
All right, you're right.
Your cousin
One
or
of
your
you.
daughter is your cousin once removed. Lisa Steinberg, Kim Coggins, Steph Varner, Heiko Newman. Okay.
No, we didn't do all of them.
No. She has to do them. I don't care about you reading them. Well, most of it. I'll read the ones that don't care. You don't have to repeat these ones.
No,
Andy
Z
Muncie,
Chen,
who's-
thank you so much.
Oh, Z Chen.
Well, B wants another shout out again before she has to leave work.
B, you best
I think
girl.
she-
Thank you.
I think we missed her.
B.
It's on YouTube, so you can.
There, I'll
rewind it.
text. I'll tweet you right now to tell you it's on YouTube.
There you go.
And it's at whatever time this is.
Richard
I love you,
Allison.
B. It's, I don't know. Richard Allison, thank you.
Christine Henson.
Christine Henson, you the best girl. Thank you for your money.
Andy Muncie.
Andy, thank you. You are awesome.
Another ABC friend.
Amy,
Lisa Steinberg.
Lisa, thank you. You're the best.
Kim Coggins. She is amazing.
Kim,
yeah,
I'll take his word for it.
Yes.
Which is a big step.
She gave us $300.
Thank you so much.
And
so
she's
kind of you.
I believe
Generous.
she is a cousin of John DeBoard, the composer, I want to say. And she got the bear mask.
Whoa, bear mask.
Oh, really?
Bear
That's so cool. We were going to call this film for a while.
mask. Eaten by the proverbial bear.
Eaten by a bear.
Quick little thing. Who likes little, what's the thing where you choose?
Choose your own adventure?
No, the things like you go, I like this or I like this.
Multiple choice?
Yeah, but what's it called? Like not a test, but like a survey. We're going to do a survey. What's a better name, Temps or Eaten by the proverbial bear?
Temps.
You're going to, now it's not a fair thing. Everyone likes you. Oh.
Yeah, but that's a big title. People could choose that.
Hallelujah. There's a scene in the movie where
Did anyone
reviewing.
win that?
B said Hallelujah, but I didn't see who that said it first. I love Hallelujah too.
I love
I wanna
Hallelujah.
say that.
That's so brilliant.
And that's Elise is the one who.
Elise, you are brilliant. And thank you so much. That's a tool I will use for myself.
There's a scene in the movie where Reed Ewing wears a mask of a bear, and then later on he talks about being eaten by a bear.
Well, it actually comes before, but details.
We shot it.
Quiz. Thank you, Angela.
The way we shot it. Anyway, so that's the bear. I'm gonna go.
Thank you. So we already did Temps or proverbial bear. Okay.
Temps?
Did we do Steph Varner?
No.
We not. Okay, Steph Varner.
Steph Varner. You're the best.
Then Heiko Newman. Heiko Newman.
See, I said Heiko Newman already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Heiko Newman? Heiko Newman. Heiko.
He's like.
Thank you for your donation.
Are there more questions
So
on the side
nice.
here?
You're so generous.
Have you read all of these?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You saw
See,
these?
Temps is better.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
How many episodes are pretty? Okay. No.
Okay.
I think I'm loving your movie. I like that.
There we go.
Isn't it exciting to watch people read a screen?
Well, that's
Hello, Mexico.
How much would you pay for this?
Hello, Mexico.
Mexico in the
Mexico
house.
loves. That's what's up. Listen. I'm not leaving you lonely.
Melissa Blasco from France. I wonder if she's up.
Melissa Blasco from France. You're the best. Thank you.
Bien, Melissa. C'est bien.
Ah!
C'est un bon
French fries. That's
Okay, I take a nap and then you file the message.
That's insulting. Frites.
Oops.
Yeah.
Frites.
Craig McCulloch.
Home frites.
Say thank you, Craig McCulloch.
Thank you, Craig.
Is Doug Schaefer your friend?
Doug Schaefer's my friend.
Thank you so much, Craig. You're the best.
Doug Schaefer.
Doug Schaefer plays in Clockpaw.
Oh, we used some Clockpaw music before. Gemma Bootcamp.
Gemma.
Is that right? Bootcamp?
Gemma.
Beauchamp.
Gemma, what a beautiful
Gemma.
name. Thank you so much.
Boot camp, did you say?
No, I didn't say bootcamp.
I felt
Ignore.
this so
The important
great.
thing is what Lindsay says here. Seth Goodman.
Seth Goodman, you have been a good man for helping us. Thank you so much.
Are you a Husker fan? Because you grew up, did you?
Of course, I'm a Husker fan. Husker blood is life.
Yeah, this is from my brother-in-law, Whit. Did you know she's from, you were born in Nebraska. I read your IMDb page before I hired you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's why you
I didn't
popped
read
up
yours.
the
Ah!
thing. Yeah, well, that'd be okay. You didn't see anything of mine, did you?
No. But I trusted Grant.
This is how
That
bad
means you
movies are
cast
made,
well.
by the way. Because like people like Tom Cruise and stuff like that, they just sign on because they trust somebody. They don't. But you read
Well,
the
Grant
script.
is very trustworthy.
You read the script.
Yeah, I did. And I said I thought at the beginning needed work.
And look, guess what?
Did Nebraska win last week or not?
Oh, who knows? They're never winning. And I only
That's-
say that because, like,
Bo
Sorry.
Pelini?
but you're not winning.
Yes, I know, it's a shame.
It's not hard to be confident in yourselves.
Siobhan
Yeah, it
Oliver,
is. I'm sorry.
we'll give him some more love because he got up at 4 this morning. If he's still, he might have fallen back asleep.
Siobhan is a
thank
she.
you.
Oh, then I'm rude.
I'm pretty sure Siobhan's a she.
Yeah. And Robbie Caller.
Robbie, couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Robbie is the lead in my last movie. So he feels like you've replaced him.
Well, I have.
Oh, there. That's available at Amazon.com. Or in one of the things.
Yes, you can get this autographed by Lindsey. Lindsey will autograph Ryan's last.
She'll pretty much autograph whatever you want. I'll autograph that.
You should get this. I think he's actually good at what he does.
Lon Moeller.
Lon?
Yeah, you haven't watched that yet, have you, yourself?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Lon Moeller.
Peg Hines.
Lon Moeller, thank you so much. Peg, you're the best. Thank you.
And then Krista Clausen.
Krista Clausen, thank you so much.
Laura Gutierrez.
Laura, thank you for your donation.
Shane Normal.
Shane, thank you.
From Ireland.
From Ireland.
Shane
thank you so
from
much.
Ireland. Karen Begston.
Karen, could not have done it without you. Your money has helped us go on. Thank you.
Angela and Whit Larson.
Angela and Whit Larson, you
know
guys
who
are the
they are?
best. Thank you. No.
That's my sister and brother-in-law. How rude are you? You don't even know who they are.
Like,
This is
do you
what I'm
see what I
talking
mean?
about.
Setting
You
up for
didn't even-
failure
you
constantly.
didn't even like bother to research anything. It's like if you even just take a peek at my Facebook page. You know.
Actors are supposed to be able to work with directors. Directors are supposed to be able to see actors' potential and fucking expand it, which you did.
You just said that word again.
Bad.
What?
Paula Goldberg.
I said the F word?
Yes.
Yeah. You not Lindsey or whatever that.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Hallelujah. Sorry.
It's okay. I
Oh,
don't mind.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Paula Goldberg, who is a writer of Inappropriate Workplace,
Starring.
Jason Duplessis.
You did watch that.
Directed by.
Directed by Ryan Zay.
Oh. Don't be on my balls.
Okay.
Ivy Royce.
Pretty much guaranteed.
Royce. R-I-O-S.
Rios.
Oh, Ivy?
Yeah.
Ivy. Oh, pretty name. Thank you for your support.
Okay, quiz. Abigail Worthington. Do you remember Abigail? You signed a photo for her. Abigail, you did it in.
Abigail Britton?
Yeah.
Oh my
That has the
gosh.
Lindsay Wall.
Abigail, thank you. Say what?
Or not Lindsay Wall, but a Pretty Little Liars Wall.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have I been added to your wall? I hope so. That's so cool. Hello, Abigail. Hello, Abigail.
Good sight. She signed it in her British accent when she was signing, just so you know. Bonnie Wade.
Bonnie.
Who is, I believe, a friend of my sister's.
Thank you. You are awesome.
In St. Louis, so she's probably asleep. If she's smart.
She's watching the Rams game.
Mark Vuncanen. Mark Vuncanen.
Mark, thank you for your donation.
Aaron Biskey, who I worked at a Dairy Queen with back in.
I love Dairy Queen.
93, I want to say.
Okay. You can see that.
What is his name? Danny?
I want to say it. I want to say 94, maybe 95, something
Danny, that's so cool that you worked at
like
a
that. No, his
Dairy
name's Aaron.
Oh shit.
Jeez.
I was
So-
asking you.
Just
Aaron.
to clarify, these
Aaron,
are people who have
sorry.
donated at our Kickstarter page. They're getting a personal shout out from Lindsay right now.
Right now.
So if you donate at our Kickstarter page just by searching Kickstarter, searching Temps at Kickstarter, that's how you get this shout out.
I love you all.
She does love you all, especially Tenaya, who hasn't donated but she wants a shout out. Can you give a shout out to Tenaya?
Look how nice we are.
Tenaya, you're the best.
I'm not even following.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For your
Well,
energy.
then give Charlotte Rubio a shout out too. She
Sure.
gave $10, but we still love her.
Charlotte Rubio, we
That's
love you
awesome.
so much.
That
Thank you
helps.
so much.
That helps.
Everything
Aaron,
helps.
Richard Wong, who is my DP friend.
Richard Wong. Thank
He's
you.
definitely not watching this. He's,
Well, thanks, Richard.
Diana Cohen, who's in New York.
Diana, thank you for your love.
Downtown Ryan Brown.
Downtown Ryan Brown. Thanks for your support. We couldn't be doing it without you.
Another editing friend. Daniel Bernath and David Bernath, who are the Bernath brothers. Dan I used to work with over at the ABC.
Wait, who is this? Dan and who?
Dan and David is his brother. And
David and Dan, Dan and
his,
David.
his brother was very nice to donate. And Justin Sarah.
Thank you so much,
Can I
David
just say that
Dan?
ABC, my old place of employment, has really like stepped up. They're like huge. Like there's like 15 of them that have donated. It's really awesome.
Oh, thanks, ABC
I
family.
know. Just Gabe Crate.
Yes.
Gabe, great. What about your guest spot?
Wait, who is this?
It's Purgatory.
Gabe?
Gabe, are you talking about Spurgatory?
I said Cass.
Oh, cast you. No, they're all. We can't help. We're all promo people. I don't understand. Like, we can't help your career.
Help
Gabe,
my career.
Gabe Crate.
Gabe, you beautiful man or woman. But I believe it's man, but you have to say that these days.
It's true.
Thank you.
And Cherie just posted the thing, I think, of where we're talking about making some scene where you guys are making out.
Well,
it's going to happen.
Maybe it's going to happen.
Oh, by the way, this is going to be on YouTube for this. It's not just live now. Then from here ever after, you can watch this on YouTube over and over again and share it with your friends so they all know about the Temps movement and getting Temps made.
We are a Temps.
Your makeup looks really good.
Movement. Oh, thank you. I did it.
Yeah, you did yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Gabe Crate. Did we do Gabe Crate?
We did Gabe, but I'll do it again.
Barbara Strauss, too.
Barbara Strauss, you stepped up and you helped us out. Thank you so much.
Scott C. Jones, who I used to work with over at the WB.
Scott C. Jones, you're the best. Thanks for your support and money back.
And David R. Bauer, who's no relation to Chris Bauer. He's actually a friend.
He's not my
friend. No, it's Tim Huxtable Bennett, the writer.
Tim Huxtable
They
Bennett.
knew each other back in.
So wait, so who's this guy? What's his name?
His name's David Bauer.
David Bauer. You're the Bauer.
Up in Seattle, and he went to high school with
Awesome.
Tim.
Thank you for the money.
Mandy Latcher.
Mandy Latcher. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you for giving to our cause.
Lee, a friend from film school. Awesome guy.
Ansu Lee?
Ansu.
You're the best. Make some cool shit.
Oh! He does make cool
stuff. How do you say that word?
He does make cool stuff. Okay.
I think it's fine. I don't think there is any rating on this.
There is no rating.
It's the internet. It's the Wild West.
It's a Wild West. Isabella Polito.
Isabella, thank you for your donation.
Yeah, I'd say that's Isabella.
Yeah, she's a huge fan of yours. I
Isabella.
remember she wrote how much.
Thank you so much.
She liked you.
Your support.
Ed Sage. Ed
is that your papa?
That's my dad. Look, she did. She read my Facebook, right?
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for making Ryan, because he has helped me learn a big lesson. But like, I'm teaching him too.
Yeah, I might be learning more.
No, it's not possible. You can't learn more or learn less, seriously, from any interaction you have with anybody.
What about
than the other person?
Emily
You learn the same.
Victoria.
Emily Victoria!
You have made us victorious, and we thank you for continuing your vital support.
She keeps on like adding a little more.
You're so kind and generous, and thank you so much.
You do have to do a fair amount for her now, though.
Should I turn this fan on?
Am I gonna have to do anything inappropriate?
It depends on how much they donate. 500 and over gets an inappropriateness. That's the new rule.
Do you want more popcorn?
Wow. Will you put some more in this bowl?
Yes. Someone wanted to know what you were eating, by the way.
Brains.
Pad Thai. Gabby Hillier, right? Hillier. Is that how you?
Gabby Hillier. I'm sorry if that's wrong.
Yeah. Hillier.
But your money made this process possible. Thank you so much. I thank you so much.
I'm going to go Doug Wolf.
Doug, thanks.
Editor friend again.
You're
Sean
the best,
Cannon.
Doug. Sean, you're the best.
ABC.
Okay. Woo!
Sean Cannon, ABC. Blaine Bixie, ABC.
Woo! Wait, Blaine?
Blaine,
thank you.
Blaine,
thank you.
These are all talented men who I like one of them more than the other. I'll let them figure out which ones. But there's one that I like better than the rest. There's one I really don't like. I don't even know why they give money. I'll let them figure it out.
You know what? Oh, you're rude.
It's, sometimes you just can't handle the truth. Ed Sion, did I say Ed Sion?
No, you didn't say Ed Sion, but I said Ed Sion. Thank you.
Ed Sion, he's like running the show over at the CW there. You should talk to him.
Dude.
Actually, he's in marketing, so.
You seriously need to hire me over at CW.
You're like CW. Why aren't you at CW? How come ABC Family, do you have a contract with them?
I don't know, but I should, because they've been very good to me.
Yeah. Did you have a contract to be between the three shows?
What do you mean?
Was Ned's Declassified ABC Family?
No, that's Declassified was
Big
Nickelodeon.
That's my point.
Aliens
Didn't
in
you read
America
her
was the
IMDb?
CW.
What's that?
Aliens in America was the CW.
Oh, you did get on that. That's right. I like that show. And I
Well,
didn't notice it.
it's nowhere around now. I think it's here, and I didn't notice you. Well, you missed the best part then. No, I wasn't really on that show.
You're,
I was on that show.
Laura May is from Germany.
Laura, yay.
Donka.
Thank you, Donka, for the money you've given us.
Marina Pedrosa
Marina, thank you so much.
from Spain.
You are the best.
This is
Thank
cool.
you.
These people are like all around the world.
It's so cool. It's an international family. I'm gonna come there if things get bad here.
Lee Mollison.
Someone asked if you would come.
Lee, thank you so much. Your donation means a lot.
And we have a new associate producer, Andy Zenz.
Andy.
$1,000.
Holy crap, Andy. Thank you so much.
He's from Luxembourg.
Luxembourg, you are the best.
Isn't that great? We have some guy from Luxembourg that's like part of our thing, and like it's like worldwide. It's hashtag Temps movement. You know what I'm saying?
Temps Movement International. Temps Movement International.
Bailey Anchors just tweeted $500 or more gets inappropriateness. Well, it's out there. It's law now, so that's happening. You can't take that back once it hits Twitter. Just so you know. Okay. Then let's save the rest
For later.
for later. Let's go into I Ask Lindsey questions.
I loved Aliens in America. Claire Tolchuk, Lorena Mason. You're so
see
nice.
that?
Thank you
They
so
just
much.
went to IMDb and copied that. They don't.
You know what? I'm seriously. Whoa. Lindsay can send a kiss for my please.
Oh, I just ruined it. Sorry, let me get out of the frame for it.
You're welcome.
Wait, center yourself up so that like when they do a screen grab of you in live later.
Oh my gosh, so they can have it in the center.
Look down, Jason. Look right.
There, I did it.
You're welcome.
Did the tension between you two ever affect others? We already answered that. Of course it did.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
But in a way that like challenged them to be their best as well. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean it affected others, but
The thing I don't like about
that's
it
what
is,
you do
again,
on a
is-
set. You
is, like,
affect others.
my mind is so like because it's small. Like there's everything comes down to me. Like it's all me. Like if checks clear or whatever. If we don't have a location thing like the Jason's getting or what, it all comes down to me. And to have one extra stress of like worrying about, because it's not even like worrying about performance. It's just like worrying about if you're okay, sort of, or like what's your thing. Because like it actually, I mean, like we're making it sound like it was awful the whole time. It really wasn't. Like the first half, maybe just because we were being nice, but the first half was pretty good, I felt. But
I don't know. I just think, as it got towards the end too, we were all just like tired,
yeah,
and I think that we had to shoot some like hard scenes. Like truly, it's not really that easy to shoot those sex scenes because it's like a weird, it's just weird.
You're
Like the whole thing is just weird.
You're actually, honestly, I have to say that was way easier. Not that it was easy, but it was way easier than I thought it was going to be, which had a huge part to do with you. First of all, casting two people that know each other and that are comfortable to go there, like that.
Honestly, I feel like it would have been easier if I didn't know him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I felt like.
But I loved this story, and
But you added more. First of all, just for the record, there was less sex scenes, and you wanted more sex scenes.
because I think that honestly, it needs to be justified. Like,
I'm just.
what is really
But
life is about sex.
that's how we're created. Newsflash hashtag. So, but what I want to say about that? Not about that part. You're going to say something.
I'm not going to say anything except that you can follow us on Temps Movie. And yes, we were just talking about sex scenes,
Oh, that's it.
which he doesn't pronounce. He just says sex scenes.
Sex scenes.
So there are sex scenes in the movie,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sex
which you can see.
scenes, flesh touching, flesh.
And
dirty.
but I do have to say, like, because it can be difficult to shoot that stuff. Go ahead and finish.
Temps Movie at Temps Movie, our Twitter. I think we're starting the now Ryan interviews
Oh, yeah.
portion of the
You
evening.
want to hit the start button?
I will hit the start button.
Oh,
yes. And then I just want to say that we've got people watching from Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah, and then Adelaide.
Adelaide?
We're so
Adelaide
bad
is,
with
is
names.
in- well, she even said how to pronounce it. A as an apple delete. Adelaide.
Oh.
Adelaide.
Yeah, there you go.
Adelaide.
She's going to donate it when she gets her paycheck, so thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
We've got CC in Mexico.
That's so, like, all of
CC,
you,
we
just
talked
thank
about
you.
CC.
That's so kind.
Oh, then I'm going to stop shouting people out. Camila wants to know if you had a favorite line of dialogue. Lindsay.
You're all out of chicken.
My favorite line of dialogue was probably,
Oh, I know what it should be.
what should it be? Tell me, please.
Like, I'm looking for a effing partner in crime.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's this great scene. Shit, what was the first? Ah, I'm sorry.
The first part of the scene, like what happens in it.
No, but like, was that full line?
The full line is like,
She basically, Stephanie has this line
she's
like,
I'm not looking for a one night stand, or I'm not looking for a F buddy. I'm looking for a sleeping
I'm not
partner in
looking
crime.
for a buddy. I'm looking for a partner in crime.
Yeah.
I think that's a dope line, and I like it. It reminds me of Jay-Z and Beyonce and 03 Bonnie and Clyde, and I like it. I like it a lot, but it's a really cool line. I'm not looking for a buddy. I'm looking for a fucking partner in crime. Hello.
My sister is saying that hashtag sex scenes, hashtag Temps movie, hashtag that shit trends fast.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
Sexy, 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 sexy,
but
sexy.
sex scenes suck in a way, because like, again, like what I don't like is when I have to concentrate on just if they're comfortable as a human being, not even like as an actor, but just like, are you like, is he going too far? Do you feel weirded out by the thing?
Right.
And all that stuff, which I didn't worry about at all. Like, because I felt like you guys had a connection. And
yeah, exactly.
It wasn't until like I think the very last one where there was
the very last scene was just like, it was just like weird. It just like was like a weird time of the day, and I just got to go home after that, so it was good. But it's just really fucking strange to. Oh, you know what? I cuss, okay? If you're gonna cuss, you have to take that on you. You can't blame that on anybody, okay? And if you hear it here, then that's okay, okay? Seriously. Everything's cool. I'm sorry. If and if it makes you think less of me.
We love you, Lindsay.
I think that's a little more to do with you than me, mate. But I love you. I love you all. And know that I would never want to show you anything that was detrimental to you. But a cuss word is just a cuss word. Just a cuss word. It's just planet Earth.
Do you know what I learned, Lindsay? You want to hear something kind of kooky?
Yeah.
You know when the World Cup happened? The World Cup was happening when we were shooting this movie.
The World Cup.
They had to teach the referees swear words in other languages
so they could penalize them.
So they could give penalties to the people who swore, which just goes to show how ridiculous swear words are if you have to be told what they are. If you don't know it's a swear word, you don't know that it's a swear word.
Right.
Because it just goes.
Well, I'd argue that words have power.
That's a little insight on what
I would say. Words have power.
Lindsay
That's
and
what
I
I would
had.
say.
Words do have power, but like the emotion behind it doesn't have to be judged as good or bad. But like if it's useful to you at a moment,
okay,
then
I
use it.
have a question. So, was there a point when you're like, "Oh my God, what the hell have I done? Why am I doing this?" And how early on was that?
I think
the audition process. When
no, we did have a good first few days. I love the first day at that diner with that brilliant 5-page scene. I love that. Yeah. I think like when I started to get a little like feisty. Hold on, we were at the office like the third day. Where were we? Where else did we shoot that much? The house.
We shot at the bar.
Oh, that freaking bar was so hot. Like it was so hot.
Your energy there was really like you. I felt like you were nervous almost or something.
I really was because I was scared that I was sweating so much.
And yeah, I felt like because that was Eden's first day too, but I didn't feel like that. That was what I just felt like your energy. You had like a lot of nervous energy.
I really was nervous, maybe because of Eden too.
And it's possible, yeah.
I don't know.
But the thing that's amazing about you is that like between cut and action is like a whole different, because like you're nothing like that Stephanie that is seen in the movie, like around the edges. Like if you saw what happened before and what happened after, you'd be like, that's not Stephanie at all. And so it's amazing how you really became this other character, and it wasn't just you just stumbling through words or something. Like you actually.
That is what happens between action and cut for me as the brilliant Larry.
And then when you have a director
Miller.
like interrupting you like this, like I'm doing right now.
Exactly. Then I'm like,
can you say it again though? But louder.
well, then it's like mixing that life and your personal life, and you're like, oh my god, that's way too painful to hear right now. Like you have to like step outside of these bounds. At least yell cut before you start saying anything.
Well, I never say cut though, because that's another thing. I don't like to cut, like because I.
Well, you need to cut so that the other person can know to withdraw back into their shell.
That's good to know. But see, this would have been good if I had this conversation. I'm going to learn to have this conversation.
But it's not going to be the same with the next person, obviously.
No, but it still would have been because like I felt like even with guys like Eden and Chris, who I didn't get any time with beforehand, you know, again, I talked to Chris on the phone. Eden, I think we talked on the phone too. We talked, and I'd worked with Eden like 3 times doing like 2 little lines, but.
Oh, right, for her ABC Families, or I mean,
no,
ABC.
The Middle.
Show, The Middle.
Yeah, it's a good show.
They're like eating some middle.
Middle.
Okay, go on. But you thought working with them. Go on.
Yeah, like I would have benefited just understanding their character better by being around them. Like helps like me see things like because me and you and Grant read through the whole script and we just kind of talked about like the general idea. We didn't get too in depth, but we just talked about it, and I felt like I never had any problems with your character. Like when in the editing process, I didn't have a problem with your character ever being like somebody completely different in one scene versus another scene. Whereas their stuff, I had more problems with that where it's like, oh, I really missed this. Like, you know, this isn't quite right here or there, which it's all fixable. But I feel like if I had that, it's almost like, I don't know, just that connection time. It's not rehearsal time, but it's just like connection time.
To like, because
learn how to communicate and learn how
to me, like what a director's main job is to, well, for an actor, like just as an acting part of your job, like just to know how much potential an actor has and where you have to start and stop to pull that out of them, where you have to kind of like know that this is as far as they can go, like where to push them. And I just think if you're like worried about all this other technical stuff, I mean, that's why you hire a good crew, I assume. You know what I mean? Like those aren't issues on my mind because I think when it comes to shooting, this is what you're shooting right now. These emotions are what makes your film. And, you know, I guess I never take into account like the other stuff.
Yeah, that's what on a low budget movie
you have to
sacrifice, because it's not like, you know, if I'm doing promos, I can think about stuff all day long and get detailed on other stuff because everyone's working around me, you know, as a whole crew. And then, but on that, I have to be cognizant of schedule, time, so-and-so has to leave early for something, and like coverage, and like, oh, someone just texted me they're going to be like 20 minutes late and we need that prop for this or that, you know. It's like
it was a really hard film to direct.
All that
I'll give that, and produce and make and create on Ryan's part. He killed it for what he had to do after I learned his extensive list of duties. I was like, holy crap.
Because like I mean, we didn't have like an assistant director. It was just me and Jason. Really.
That's really insane. I can't believe that we did that, man. Like it was so different than
a real shoot.
Well, no, not than a real shoot, but like you have to think like you don't need $1 billion or even $1 million to shoot a movie. That's ridiculous.
We're making one right now.
It's just like ridiculous, you know, like we're training people to do these things. You don't need that many people on a set. Like we need to reorganize the unions, whatever. The point is,
that's what we did.
The point is you should be able to make this from just your experiences. Things have to be broken back down. We cannot be paying this much for this industry when it's really just about your soul. Like money has colored the way we look at everything, and it sucks.
Jason?
There was a question that we got from Camila who wondered what scene did you shoot that once you looked at afterward you were like, oh wow, that was it, that was perfect. Has any of that happened for you in this film?
I don't really yeah.
So no.
no, that's wrong. The scene we were just talking about, the where partners in crime, I like call it the partners in crime scene. That to me is my favorite scene in the movie, because basically what it starts off as is like her and Jefferson making out on a couch, and then him trying to like go further, and like, but his roommate's there, and he's like, I don't want to do this. Anyway, so they start in this nice happy connection, kissing, and then you invite him to a wedding, friend's wedding, and then it just goes completely sideways, and then all of a sudden it just becomes an unloading of all this other stuff that's
this fear.
Yeah, it's just like, but it's not like coming out in all these different ways. Like it's really well, actually, like Grant took a pass of that scene.
Grant is such a brilliant writer.
He added like a lot to that, which made it so much more real and stuff, and talked about like what does it mean to have like a girlfriend on Facebook, or like a relationship status. Why do we have to tell the world that I'm in a relationship, or how is that important, or how does that define us? And I just thought that's such a extremely real scene, how it can be like you're happy together, and then all of a sudden one little tiny thing happens, and then it's just, I'm going to dump everything on you that I've been holding, and now you dump everything on me. And
it's almost how our relationship went.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know if we've got a full dumpage though. Or maybe you did. Maybe she did.
I think I did.
After our catering, you didn't get full dumpage?
Oh, Jason. Wah, wah.
Shit humor!
Pow, pow. All right, so when did you think like, oh, maybe this wasn't a great idea? At what point?
Probably when we were just like set up in that back alley behind the bar. I was like doing hair and makeup, and I was just really like pissed off, and I was late, and I was just like, what am I doing?
The Eden day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when you had all that weird energy.
But also that dinner table scene where I was just like, I remember like yelling out after he was like, because he like interrupted this. He interrupted the scene, and he was like, well, da, 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 da. And I was just like, that's acting. I was like, that is literally what acting is what I'm doing, is like finding it, is like whatever. I don't know. But I was just like pissed. I felt really disrespected, but I was doing a lot of disrespecting too. I mean, it was really hard to learn this lesson, but where else are you going to learn it? You know?
That's why you do these things.
That's why you do these things.
And that's why you do these things.
I read your cards in that alleyway.
Huh?
What?
You, I read your cards. Your tarot cards.
Jason read my tarot cards in that alley, and he did such a good job, and it pointed out everything. Shut, you little pie hole.
It's yucky.
Are
we reading something outside there? Is that what you did that?
Well, it was frozen, and if there were any questions that were.
Was it easier with Shay?
Ha!
Everything's easier with a chick. Because you.
Wait, you should say that again. We have to get out of frame, and then I bet
they'll gift it.
Yeah.
Everything's easier with a chick. Everything is easier with a chick. Everything's easier with a chick.
A wink. Fuck.
I'm not exploiting anything or anyone. I love you. Be well.
Then, did you ever come back around, or was that like, oh, this is a pain in the ass?
No, like there were points during the whole process.
The last day I felt good about.
The last day I felt good about, except that I got that speeding ticket.
Oh, that's right.
You also smashed your window on the way.
Smashed your rearview mirror, right?
I was having a lot of car difficulties at that point. I was just really angry, and that was just what was happening. And it was coming out.
But prior to that.
But I always saw that I would always, even after a few days of processing, come back that, you know, this was a good thing to be learning, and that there were things that I could be learning here, and places that I could be. Oh, and it's weird. I feel like we would try to reset at the beginning of each day, and then something would go down, or it was just like, ah.
What?
Also, just because like it just wasn't what I was used to either. You know, I was used to like, oh, you're done at this time. We've shot you out, or I don't know, whatever. It was just hard.
Right, because you have to wait for us to do things. Because like one day,
Oh my gosh, the one day on the docks,
yeah,
I was like,
where we couldn't flip it because like we only had so much stuff to put on the windows, and if we took it off, we couldn't put it back on, and so we had to shoot out an inside thing, and she had to wait, which she was already dead that day anyway.
You were very sleepy that day, I remember.
Yes.
I was very sleepy that day.
What was we gonna say about before that?
Why don't you ask her about the good times, man? How about the good times?
I did. I
Oh.
said, were there any good? No, that's what she came up with.
Oh.
No, the good times were just like, we did some really cool shit.
You're
We
getting,
did some cool stuff.
Was it
You
way
dribble
smaller?
like
Let me
us.
ask you, was it way smaller than you thought it was going to be when you signed on?
Yeah. When he said independent, I was like, oh. I don't know. Like something just worked. I've worked on all these low budget things, but this was truly like from, you know, a grassroots effort at getting this made. And I respect that. And I really want to, you know, become more accustomed to doing that because I think that that's the medium that we're moving into, you know, and I just think it taught me a lot about respect and discipline and, you know, there's a way to say everything that you want to say to somebody else respectfully and with
without
tact.
yelling at them.
Sometimes you freaking deserve to be yelled at.
Actually,
Sometimes you really did deserve to be yelled at.
Actually, you didn't yell at me directly a lot. There's only one time that you really yelled, 2 times, 3, that you really yelled. But other than that,
I don't
you
do yell.
yelled at other people.
Who did I yell at?
Rich and Jessica.
Okay, he's being false right now. I was yelling at Jessica. Yelling at Jessica? Dude, I love Jessica. The only time I ever
you
spoke
don't
to
love
her,
her.
the only time that I ever spoke to her was when I asked her to be on set, and then
Dana?
she'd be back at her station.
Dana.
Dana has got me. I'm not asking you about anybody on this freaking crew but me. Or I mean, me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I didn't yell at other people.
Oh,
Rich,
you
I yelled
asked- you
at
asked-
once.
And you apologize. I'm not saying that you.
And I apologize.
I'm not saying that it didn't all work out in the end. I was answering a question. You said who, and then I answered the
Also,
question.
To be fair, Rich texted to want us to thank IP Freely and Hugh Jazz. So maybe he could be yelled at. I'm just saying.
And I'm sorry, like, yelling does not denote anything other than
A louder
feeling.
volume.
Whatever.
I didn't even. I was there when you
I'm not just like,
raised
whatever.
your voice at Rich, and I thought you were kidding. And I
Thank you. And I
thought
was
it a joke.
kidding.
That's what
I didn't.
I've just been molested in the bathroom repeatedly or some
I
shit.
thought it was funny. I actually.
I'm just like, you
But
know
I have a
what?
great sense of humor.
I friggin' did what I could. Jessica, any of the crew, if you ever feel yelled at, I'm so sorry. Ask Dana. He would marry me in 12 seconds. Like, it's not like I disrespected these people in a way that,
I have a great picture of you.
or just in yelling at the crew. That's just not who I am at
It
all.
is not who you are. I will second that.
Exactly.
I always thought you had.
You know what? I will totally.
I thought you had wonderful energy, and you were always professional and fantastic. And I never had any problems with Lindsay at all.
Thank you. Except for that, you know, that one day that I didn't show up. But I felt
But
justified.
I
in that.
wasn't there either, so it didn't bother me. I didn't have to be there that morning. I showed
Okay,
up at the
who
next
else,
occasion.
who else do we have to thank?
No, we're going to let's talk about the good times before, so we get better space before we thank people.
The good times are killing me.
At Temps Movie is our Twitter. You can find us on Facebook,
But
facebook.com/TempsMovie.
I do want to say, because now that I think it, now you use it, that I think that like that
We
stuff
also have
helps.
the best pillow fights.
I think that stuff helps
You're
out
amazing. I
the the end process of the movie, because you get an energy that you aren't expecting in the thing, and the performance has it's really cool how things work out, like how it can be not fun on set but actually turn into a good experience, and you have good product, and
right.
like it's
Have you seen any of the footage, Lindsay?
No.
you have
Do
seen
you
some
want
of it.
to see any of the footage?
I mean, I've seen some of it. And I
She
think it
told
looks
me I
beautiful.
showed her a scene, and then she's like, "Don't ever show me a rough cut again."
Well, because
No, I understand. I'm not saying that's because some people can like.
Slower.
Jason's losing it.
I stopped paying attention about half an hour ago.
I think everybody else did too.
Yeah.
No. Are you still? If you're still paying attention, Hallelujah, and at Temps movie.
Hashtag
Temps
Temps
movie.
We got a donation actually. The girl that you shouted out to donated after you shouted out.
Oh, there you go. See,
Shout out, big. Thank you.
it's a circle.
Tanaya.
Tanaya, you are the
Breathly.
best.
Okay.
Thanks, Tanaya.
I'm feeling that we need to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason knows me all too well, and so does Ryan. But I can't wait to see you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let's thank these people.
Let's go through the
Love and charity. Like I said, we're still working it out, and it's gonna be great. And we're reshoots are gonna be good. Everything's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not even hungry and I keep eating all this food. Do you want more of this?
Maybe you're just emotional.
I am. It's been emotionally draining sitting on my couch in my living room with these two fantastic people here.
Aren't we fun to hang out with?
We are really fun to hang out with.
Oh my gosh, we're so fun.
I am.
Like you're seriously? Ow. Frustrating. Okay. Where did we leave off? Did we?
We thanked Eden. Eden, we love you. Thank you.
AJ, Sean Can, AJ, I think Natalie. Do we do?
Anyone been paying attention?
Doesn't matter. Well, I just want to miss him. Okay. Start with AJ and go up.
Oh, we're going up?
Yeah.
AJ, you're the best. Thank you. Natalie Lugowski. I've thanked Natalie, but I'll thank you again, Natalie Lugowski. Thank you. Oh, wait, no, maybe you were over here. Oh, that's what it was. Malin E. Canson. I thank you very much, girl. You are the best. And you're in Norway. You're in Norway. I don't know what a Norway accent is. You're the best, Malin. Thank you.
Norwegian accents.
Link
Yep.
Kokoma.
She's in Kokomo.
Oh, Kokomo!
Kokomo.
Where is Kokomo?
Indiana.
Kokomo, Kokomo.
Yeah.
I thought it was off the Florida Keys.
Link, you're the
Off
best.
the Florida Keys.
Thank you.
We gotta make Link
Kylie.
a video. We're gonna make Link a special video. You can have a special video made by Lindsey Shaw for $100. And if you have donate to, you can change it to that too and get to 100, or if you want. And we're also open to suggestions if you want other things.
Kylie, yeah, whatever you want, I'll give you, except any inappropriate things, which you know what they are, and I'll decide upon the request if it's inappropriate. So I reserve all veto power, but whatever you want. Kylie Schmish. Schmitch.
Schmitch. That is wait. C-I-C-H. That is a tough one.
Kylie, you are fantastic, and I have so much respect for your name. Rashid Koger. Thanks for Rashid for the donation.
And see, Rashid got in there even though he only did $10. But we're being nice.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you, no matter what. Thank you so much.
As Camila Marina Goiti. Yes.
Camila
I think her name is I believe, and we probably messed it up.
Es muy bonita.
Another ABC man, Bernard
Muchas
Lee.
gracias.
Bernard
Thank
Lee.
you. Who is
He's
this?
he's an
Bernard
awesome
Lee.
editor.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for
Bernard.
all your money.
He has a wonderful family. All your money. It's not all his. He didn't give, technically, just so you guys don't worry, he did not give us all his money. It's not.
Are you
It's
sure
some
about
of it.
that?
No, I'm not. Christina Montanez.
Christina Montanez, we thank and love and appreciate you. Thank you.
Tony Backick from Australia. No,
Tony.
Austria. No, Australia.
Tony from Australia, thank you so much for your donation.
The Paley Army.
Paley Army.
Who is Paley Army?
We had Paley Army written.
I know, but I was just wondering because she did.
All Paley Army members?
Well, there's the Paley
No, because I think
Painters.
Paley Army is a single person. I think I could be
Oh.
wrong, but
An army of one, I like it.
It was
I
B.
respond to it.
BEA.
okay.
That was
Oh,
her.
Bay.
It was B.
Laura
Yes.
Juez from Germany.
Laura from Germany, you are the best. Your money helps us greatly. Thank you.
Sarah Gonzalez.
Sarah Gonzalez. Thank you so much for your money, Sarah Gonzalez, and for your heart and spirit as well.
Katie Shepard.
Katie, thank you. You are the best. Ooh, sorry. Katie, you are the best. Thank you.
Valentina. Haven't we been talking to Valentina?
Yeah, we have. Valentina's here.
Yeah, Valentina.
Valentina, thank you for your participation.
We're going to make her a special video too.
Okay, cool.
Valentina. Anna Bjorn's daughter, my old Swedish girlfriend from.
Anna.
Who's a fashion designer.
Thank you. You're
does
the
amazing
best.
stuff, and she did the opera for a while. She's really talented. She did one of my first movies, fashion stuff.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Anna, yeah.
Anna. LT Taylor. LT Taylor.
LT Taylor, you are the very cool person who helped us out. Thank you.
April Henderson.
April Henderson, thank you.
Gemma Jones.
Gemma.
Oh.
Gemma Jones. Thank you for your money.
And support. And being
support.
a part of the Temps movement.
And
it's
being a
not
part
just
of the
about
Temps
money.
movement.
It's Katie F.
Katie F. Your support and help. I thank you for. Greatly appreciated.
And down to the last few. Stephen Wagner. We're going to actually do a special video for, I believe,
Stephen
Wagner. The Paley Anchors.
Paley Anchors. Thank you.
Kristen Foray.
Kristen Foray. Thank you so much for everything. You are the best.
Demi Oyang.
Demi Oyang. Thank you.
We already said Bob Warner, and we already said Tania.
That was exhilarating, and really, thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
Woo!
This was fun. We're going to do it again. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we're doing it again Wednesday, right?
I think so. And well, for sure Monday.
Well, for sure next Monday.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean in 2 days, Wednesday? We're doing this again? Okay.
We're figuring it out, man.
Okay,
maybe just next Monday.
Or Thursday. No, we're going to do one more this week.
Thursday?
Can we do Thursday?
Let's do Thursday.
Thursday's better for me.
Yeah, let's do Thursday.
Yeah, how is it for you?
Yeah.
Are you going to have that time? Yeah. It is. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, hey, and you can learn more about the next one. Maybe I'll follow Temps Movie on Twitter so I can find out when the next hangout is.
We're going to figure it out and launch that something tomorrow.
There you go.
I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your love and joy.
Click on where it says stop broadcast right there, Lindsay, and everything will stop.
That's a little, it's scary.
You want to be the person who does that?
You're going to end it all.
The connection will be broken?
Yeah, using the little mouse there. You can click on it, the connection will be broken.
What if I just lick it with my tongue? Will it go away then?
You can try.
Why don't you lick the camera up there? There you go.
Wait. Haha.